While the Buckeyes have experienced a new quarterback and even a new tunnel here in 2014, they experienced another new feeling on Saturday night following their 35-21 loss to the Virginia Tech Hokies, a regular season defeat under head coach Urban Meyer.
It's very disappointing.
It's very disappointing.
Disappointed, you know. I don't know. Coaches don't get surprised; you get disappointed, and obviously we just got to work a little harder. And I still have confidence we have enough skill on this football team to get by people.
Under the bright new lights of Ohio Stadium, and with a few special visitors stopping by to take in the action, the Buckeyes made too many mistakes to come away with the victory in front of a record crowd in the Horseshoe on Saturday. The reasons for their woes started, but did not end, with an offensive line that permitted just 187 yards on the ground and allowed 7 sacks on the evening.
You know, we have to just do a better job. I know that sounds redundant or coach speak, but I'm not sure what else you say. They're certainly not going to say, okay, you know, the quarterback's a product of the offensive line. We also had some drop passes. We had all kinds of issues that we have to get a lot better at.
The sloppy play of their own linemen certainly didn't go unnoticed, but both Meyer and offensive coordinator Tom Herman credited Virginia Tech in their cover zero scheme as much as they discredited their own guys.
That coach does a nice job. That was zero man most of the game. And they put your corners on islands that we didn't expose it. And then, you know, we miss a couple protections and you're on our back.
Yeah, up front they were playing a double eagle, so they were covering our center and both guards, basically playing cover zero behind it.
Tough to run against.
Yeah, I mean it's damn near impossible, and so we had to find some ways to get to the speed option game, and we did that there in the second half. Got a little momentum back on our side.
Be it the product of poor offensive line play or the jitters of playing at Ohio Stadium, quarterback J.T. Barrett struggled mightily through the air against Virginia Tech, completing just 9 of his 29 pass attempts for 219 yards and 3 interceptions. Despite those numbers, Meyer called Barrett's performance a gutsy one.
A gutsy effort by our quarterback. Absolutely, you know, obviously not good enough, but a quarterback's a product of those around him, and we all have to get better.
Defensively, the Buckeyes were not much better, especially on third down. Despite being in third and long opportunities for what seemed like most of the evening, the Hokies were able to convert 9 of their 17 third down attempts, ultimately allowing them to stay on the field and to wear the Buckeye defense even more thin.
I mean, I don't know that I've ever remember having as many third and longs and not making them anywhere I've been, anywhere I've coached. And that's something we're really going to have to look at.
I mean, that's something you never want as a defense, is you get them to third and long and then they convert it. But, you know, it's just something we got to tighten up. We got to look at what we're doing, see where we can make corrections. You know, put it on everybody to do their responsibility. Even with their problems on third down, the Buckeye defenders did force 3 turnovers, but overall the feeling was that they didn't play well enough when it mattered most.
As a whole team, we all didn't play good when we needed to play good. Like, we had spurts where we did good, but it just wasn't at the time when we needed it. I know we didn't do some things well. You know, shifting, motioning, formations got us a little bit. So we just got to be able to recognize those.
Now at 1-1 on the season, the Buckeyes have their work cut out for them, but everyone seems to be staring at the same goal heading into the rest of the schedule: 11-1.
You know, Coach Meyer's message to the team afterwards was, you know, we can still accomplish what we want to accomplish at 11-1, and so, you know, we just got to, you know, tighten down the bolts a little bit.
Coach Meyer got us all going and let us know that 11-1 is not bad. So, I mean, we just got to come back hungry next week.
You know, you can't let this loss get in the way of preparing for future games. We got to keep rolling, you know, because we can make a positive thing out of this.
The Buckeyes will look to rebound right here at Ohio Stadium next Saturday as they take on the Kent State Golden Flashes at noon. Until then, for the Lantern TV, I'm Hayden Grove.